shit. Our regional director's there for these inventory meetings and shit. So we're going through, and you would get on inventory, they would just give you free shit in the store, like to keep you awake or whatever, because they knew like you have to be here early. Then a lot of us had to go open our own stores and work full days at our own store. So it's like, we know you're all going to be struggling. So I'm sitting there drinking a red line, and the inventory guy comes out and he's like, hey, I got this ephedrine, because they had just banned it in like the States. He's like, I got ephedrine because he had done an inventory in Canada and somehow got it back. He's like, does anyone want any? I'm like, I do, because I remember from my days being in high school when it was still legal and you take it and get you all spiked up. So I take one and I washed it down with a full red line.
Oh, shit.
As I'm doing it, I remember our director like, if you guys take that, don't take anything else in the store. As I'm washing it down, just like, fuck it. Next thing I know, like, I am straight clean scanned all my sections, and like I'm sweating, like I am soaked in sweat.
I'll be back.
He looks at me, he's like, how are you this far ahead in all your sections? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like so zoned in and focused, scanning like crazy. He's like, why are you sweating? It's like 64 degrees in the store. I'm just like, I don't know. But that shit got me going.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit got me going all day. And then I had to go to my store and work a full, like, until 5 o'clock at night. And I was just like wired all day. And then I crashed so hard that night.
Yeah. I was laughing, but we were, when I drank mine, we were hauling pipe off into the woods for, so oil field company could flow water from water source to location. And I'm just sitting there fucking laughing, people carrying pipe on my shoulder, and they're like, slow down, we're not in a hurry. I'm like, I'm just working.
Yeah, you don't even, like, it's not like you realize, hey, I'm going full tilt. Like, you're just like, nope, I'm just working. Like, you just zone in, and it's just like,
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to head out, guys. You guys take it easy.
All right, nice try.
You have a blessed Sunday.
You guys, you have one too.
Take it easy, man.
Later.
Have a good one.
So, Angry, have you had one since they altered the recipe?
I think the last time I had a red line was back in late 2011, maybe. So I don't know when they altered the recipe.
It was shortly after when I had mine, so it was probably between 7 and 11.
Yeah, I may have, but like I think that's the last time I had one, because I feel like they altered a lot of stuff around that time, because it was like red lines got altered, like Red Bulls and shit got altered a little bit. They altered Four Locos, like all that stuff kind of got altered right around that same time. Because I think 2011 was also the last time I had a Four Loco, like an old Four Loco.
Yeah, I had a red line a couple years ago, and it wasn't the same. It didn't hype you up like that. It's like drinking any other energy drink. You didn't notice it.
Yeah. Like the ones my go-to now, energy drink wise, are the Bang energy drinks. I have a buddy of mine, like he can't drink them. He's like, dude, I have one, and he's like, I'm all messed up. Where he'll sit there and he'll drink Red Bulls and Monsters and stuff like that. Like, I used to be a Monster guy back in the day, but that was really just, sugar water with caffeine. So I mainly go Bangs now. Sometimes I'll do the Rockstar ones because I can get them super cheap, or not Rockstar, Rippets. My like the dollar store right down the street from me has Rippets on sale for $1, $1.25. So sometimes I'll just grab a couple of those. And I mean, they're not as strong, but
oh my
How are the Bang ones? Are the Bang ones any good?
The Bang ones are. I mean, they're good. They get you. I mean, just like any energy drink, like after a couple, like they start to lose their effectiveness. But I like them. Flavor wise, like you got to be careful. Some of them are pretty decent flavored. Other ones are just diabetes tasting in a can. Even though they're 0 sugar, 0 calorie, it's like they're just so artificially sweet that's like, oh, this is disgusting. So it's kind of hit or miss. You good, Honda?
You gotta make it, brother.
Yeah.
Survive.
I mean, I'm better than I was 2 minutes ago. Am I good? No.
As he pours sweat.
Woo. No, man, I'm really wishing at this point that McDonald's had come through and I didn't have to go to Taco Bell last night is all.
Does your McDonald's close like super early also?
No, just the guy who drives to pick up the McDonald's after they take. Oh, I gotta check that to make sure they didn't fucking charge me. By the way, hold on.
Oh,
I was gonna say because when you went to Taco Bell, that McDonald's was open.
Yeah, I didn't even try to go to the McDonald's. I should have. Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
I had that issue the other night. I was hanging with my friend, making sure she was okay after her surgery, and she's like, "Oh, you want to get food?" I was like, "Yeah, we can get food." She's like, "Oh, there's Panera right down the road. I'll order it." Like, because we had to go make a run to CVS or something. She's like, "After CVS, we'll just swing by Panera." I was like, "Okay." Fucking order like a bread bowl with like broccoli, mac and cheese. I end up getting like broccoli soup and like 3 slices of bread. I'm like, geez, like they just fucked this order. Like didn't even try. It's like, this is close enough.
I've been noticing that around here too. That when you order through DoorDash, they just completely fuck up your order. Like they don't even care.
And like I can't take it out on the DoorDash people because it's like, at least when I used to do DoorDash, we weren't supposed to check the bags, like especially after COVID and everything. Like we weren't allowed to look in the bags. So it's just like, here's the bag that they gave me. Like if it's the wrong order, file a complaint with them. They'll send us back and like basically repay us. You don't get billed anything, but like if it's the wrong order, like that's on them for packaging the bag wrong, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, the people who work in restaurants hate DoorDash. Because like you're going along and everything's fine, and some people came in. Okay, I'll start making their stuff. Oh, there's 5 orders of DoorDash, and more people came in, and they're mad at me because I'm not taking care of them because these 5. Oh, there's 7 more DoorDash. Like, what the fuck is going on, internet? You're just killing me. That's what DoorDash is.
See, that's I
no
know
regard for what's going on with you. It just drops these orders in the middle of your shit, regardless of how busy you know what I mean? Like, fuck me.
Yeah. I know DoorDash, because I would go into restaurants, I'd be sitting around, there'd be DoorDash people getting pissed off, which I get to a point because, you know, time is money for us, but at the same point, I understand that, like, the restaurant's busy. It's a first come, first serve, whether it be DoorDash or an order inside the restaurant or whatever. So, like, I realize I just have to wait my time. And if it's one of those things where just the restaurant's backed up, it sucks. I'm not happy about it, but it's not, like, that person's fault that the restaurant's backed up, you know?
Yeah.
And most of the times what I would do with those, especially if I got like a double order and it was close enough, I'd be like, hey, like I have this order here. I see that it's backed up. I'll be back in like 10 minutes or whatever. I'm going to go pick up this other order that says that's done, you know, down the road, and then I'll come back type stuff.
So is working as a DoorDasher, is that worth doing as like a side gig?
I have no idea anymore because I haven't done it since I moved, and that was like right when gas prices shot up. So I have no idea if they've changed their fluctuation when it comes to cost and everything. I know back when I was doing it, like when I first started, it was definitely worth it because gas was cheap, and I was making like anywhere between like 20 to sometimes even $30 an hour, depending on time of the year, how busy it was, stuff like that. Like before the pandemic hit, I remember like around Christmas time, I'd go make an order and I'd make like 30, $40 off that one order. And it took me 10 minutes. Like it was awesome. And then other days, obviously, it was slower, but usually I would average between 20 to $22 an order. And so of that, like every hour, once you factor in gas and stuff like that, you're probably looking around $20 an hour. It wasn't bad. But then right before I left and moved from Arizona, like I saw the cost of gas and stuff going up, and the order, I don't know if it was just people weren't ordering as much as people just weren't tipping as much, because really what you make your money off of is tips.
Right.
So I would get like a lot of crappy orders that I would just decline. And then sometimes you get really good orders, but they were kind of far in between. So I was probably dropping that down to like $17, $18 an hour. And at that point, I'm like, like once I factor in gas and everything, and at that point it's like, well, for that, like I might as almost well work at like McDonald's or something, you know, making, you know, whatever, 15, 16, 17 bucks an hour because I'm not putting wear and tear on my vehicle. So it's kind of like, I don't know. And I don't know if prices for their stuff have gone up. I know when I did I never used DoorDash except when this past weekend when I was helping my friend. And I ordered, I forget what the fuck I ordered. I ordered from some like Mexican restaurant, a burrito. And I think the burrito was like 16 bucks, right? When DoorDash calculated everything, it was like 25 bucks. And then I added a 15% tip for the driver. So it ended up costing me almost like 30 bucks for like a single burrito. Now, granted, I don't know how much of that original uptick in charge was DoorDash and how much was going to the driver or whatnot. So I have no idea. I've debated on hopping back into it just to get to know my area a little bit better, like maybe 1 or 2 days just to see if it's worth it anymore. But it's tough too with my car because my car takes premium. So like I'm also paying 80 cents more a gallon for gas. And so it's like, okay, well, that sucks.
That is what it for the fine German engineering, yeah.
Yeah, the Germans fuck you every time they can.
Yeah, this is good. You get the cleanest gas for the cleanest engine. Just for the cleanest people.
The other day, I ordered a large pepperoni pizza and just 6 traditional wings from Pizza Hut. And after they factored in the tip and the delivery fee and everything, that shit was like 58 bucks.
Yeah.
Just for 2 items.
Yeah, it's insane. Like when I saw that markup, I was like, holy shit. But at that point, I was like, well, I don't know where this restaurant is because I'm not in her town that often, so I don't really know the area. And I'm like, I could look it up, but at the same time, I don't want to leave her because she just had surgery. So like, knowing my luck, I'd leave for 20 minutes, and that would be like when something happens. So I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm doing DoorDash. I guess I'm paying this.
Mm-hmm.
Latest Star Trek spin-off appears to suggest that World War III began with the riots at the Capitol on January 6th in the U.S. Oh, we probably can't watch this. Okay, fine. Colorado, my mom explains how her middle school child was invited to join a secret GSA club where the teacher spoke about gender and sexuality while urging students to hide information from their parents.
Presenter to speak with the children. This presenter started with her number 1 rule: what you hear in here stays in here. She then brought out flags to describe different umbrella terms or defining words, as she called them, and how people feel under each of the flags. She explained to my daughter that if she is not 100% comfortable in her female body, then she's transgender. She then gave out flags, stickers, bracelets, and what she called the obligatory toys that kids love to collect everywhere I go. She then told the kids that parents aren't safe and that it's okay to lie to them about where they are in order to attend this meeting and also future programming that she holds throughout the community. Both online and in person. Some of the programming is actually includes adults. So she's got 12-year-olds in these meetings secretly with adults. She told the kids that she brought out the genderbread activity. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but this is the genderbread person activity, which explains that gender and sexuality are on a spectrum and that neither can ever be binary. It explicitly asks the kids who they're sexually attracted to. There was 11, 12, and 13-year-olds in the room when this happened. She doubled down that parents aren't safe, that heterosexuality and monogamy are not normal. And she then proceeded to hand out her personal contact information to the kids, encouraging them to connect with her without their parents' knowledge, by cell phone, by email, and by teen chat platforms like WhatsApp and Discord, where parents can't see the communication. She also sends them invites to her secret meetings through these channels.
You know, sometimes I wonder what's going on Discord, you know, because like the kids are on it and everyone's got on like their separate stuff and you can't see their stuff and who knows what they are, you know what I mean? I need to just like go through their computers one of these days.
Why can't they just leave the fucking children alone? Man, I thought I was one of those parents. It'd be so fucking hard for me not to go to that teacher and just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, you got to find a way to do it where you're not going to get caught, though.
Right.
Because sure, you can go beat the shit out of her, but then you're going to be instantly arrested.
Right.
I don't know. I'm halfway joking, of course. But only halfway. Ashley Babbitt, loved and missed today and every day. That shit's just sad, especially with the way that the media covered it and the way that people on the left talk about her and what happened that day. Like, that's disrespectful to anyone who cared about that woman. You know? Because you're just bald-faced lying about her.
Yep.
And painting her as some sort of demonic fucking presence or I don't know what. You know what I mean? Like, it's just terrible. NBC, again with the pedos, against the wall.
Come on. This is everyone's gonna do.
So this guy's name is Zach Wheeler. He's an anchor for NBC News. I think it's a local affiliate. He drove 3 hours to meet with what he thought was an underage child. Upon arrival, he was met by the 607 Predator Hunters, which is, I guess, a group of, like there's that guy in Colorado, Colorado Ped Patrol that I follow. I guess this is another group of pedophile hunters. They do this in different states, and that's a good thing, dude. I think this is something that parents can do, that people have. Because, okay, here's the deal. When a cop poses as a child to meet up with a predator, and they show up and there's a cop, not a child, that's called entrapment. When a citizen takes it upon himself to make a Tinder profile that's misleading, and then get pedophiles to, like, show up to meet a kid to, like, do things to a kid, and then calls the police instead, that's not entrapment because the police didn't do it. It was an individual on his own, you know, like, decided to do that. That's different than entrapment. It does not apply. Entrapment only applies to agents of the state, right? So if you're not an agent of the state, you're not a police officer, you're not an investigator, you're not a whatever, then you can do that. So it's not entrapment to do that, and that's something the parents can do, and I think that it's catching on. It's in more
parents to do it.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day where I think it was the Colorado Pet Patrol did a fake meetup with the guy and caught him trying to get with a 14-year-old boy, and it turns out that motherfucker used to be a cop in Texas. And he tried flashing his badge saying that you're harassing a police officer and everything, and the cops swarm, you know, come flying in and surround the guy and take him to jail.
All right, let's watch this.
What we're talking about. Good.
So again, this is a NBC anchor for local news affiliate and whatever. I think this is I don't know what state it is. I forget. I looked it up back when I saw it.
Come on. This is everyone's gonna hear what we're talking about. Good. I was with you. No. I just check that out. First of all, you guys are on an app. Hold your horse. 18 years old. I thought the kid was 18. I wasn't looking. You knew he wasn't 18. You might be a good talker. Not this time. I was here to hang. To talk to him. I gotta go. You don't have to go. You got all the time in the world. You were gonna go watch movies. No, I was not actually. You have all information I need to know. So all we're asking for is all right. Go ahead. Let's go over in the shade. You do not want to talk. That just shows you're guilty. You know?
Dude, I love it because they got these guys by the nuts. What these dudes don't know is their best move is to just get the fuck out of there. Because also, being the fact that the people who are doing this kind of pedophile hunting are civilians, they don't have the necessarily ability to physically compel someone to stay in a certain spot. If you did that, you could potentially be charged with a crime, kidnapping, restraining. I don't know what the crime would be. Certainly assault, potentially, you know, that kind of thing. So the idea is you talk the guy into staying, and you do that by making threats of information that you have about him already. if the police were to show up and all you have is you and your phone and some information on it, they may or may not do something about it. If you're there with the guy and you've got information on him and it's an easy arrest for the police, they're probably going to make the arrest. So it's very situational how the things work out. It's kind of dangerous for the people who do it because these guys are kind of backed into a corner. And at any time, like, who knows who these people are and what kind of violence they could be capable of and what kind of violence they're willing to commit in order to get away from the people or whatever, what they think they might do if they're backed into a corner. So it's potentially a dangerous job, but I've never seen a video where, like, it goes that way. Usually these dudes are fucking scared shitless and they don't know what to do. So it's pretty funny. But anyway.
I mean, we want to hear you out. We want to hear you out. Well, I was actually looking to do a story on this. Actually, I'm sure you are too. Listen, stage is yours. I'm not going to have any kind of sexual relations with the victims. I was here to talk to that kid to get him off of these apps. That's what it is. Listen, I'm not having sex with him.
Well, let's rewind to where you said you didn't know he was 18.
Wait, why do you guys do this to gay and lesbian people? They don't.
No. We do it to everybody. Everybody.
There's pedophiles.
Yeah, but I'm not a pedophile.
So wait, you did know the age. Let's backtrack there.
I did it
2 minutes ago. You said
18 years old. That's
not what I told you. I'm going to stop
18
rolling
years
here.
Yeah.
Why?
He told you that.
He doesn't want to hear the chat logs. The chat logs are bad, buddy. You don't want to hear them. You leave it.
Again, NBC with the pedophiles against the fucking wall. Okay, here's something I didn't know about. 8 years ago, on May 2nd, 2014, Ukrainian radicals murdered at least 42 people in Odessa for the crime of being Russian. They burned them alive. They had tacit approval from the government, and no one was punished. From that day on, it was clear the war had become inevitable. So what would happen, let's say, if Mexico had government-sanctioned murder of 42 people inside of a building that was burned, and no one was punished in Mexico for it, and there was 42 Americans who were burned alive? Do you think there would be some resentment, especially from people in the area, towards Mexico? Now consider the fact that, like, how big is Ukraine? Like, maybe the size of Texas, you know? It's like not that big of a country, but it's not small either, right? It's kind of in the middle, you know? It's the size of Texas. Like, Texas is a decent sized country. Ukraine's a decent sized country. If something happened just in Texas, would the rest of Texas be upset about it? 42 people murdered by Mexican nationals for the crime of being Texan?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just always two sides to every story. And when you listen to the media, you only ever hear one side. I'm not saying Russia's right. I'm not saying, like, I'm for Russia fighting wars and doing all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that there's fucking a difference between what we're being told and the reality of the situation. If you're an American who's barely scraping by because of massive inflation, just know that your president thinks it's hilarious.
I think ever since you've come into office, things are really looking up. You know, gas is up, rent is up, food is up, everything. No, it really has been a tough first year for you, Mr. President. And sure.
I guess when you're being roasted, you have to laugh, but it's still a fucking bad look.
Definitely.
Corey, did you sleep in order to do this with me? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Corey, you're the real MVP. Okay.
I don't really have much going on right now except helping take care of my wife after her surgery.
Oh, I understand, but Jesus Christ, man, it's fucking badass. All right, let's watch a chemtrail time lapse. Because there's a difference between a condensation trail, which happens behind jets that are flying at a certain speed with certain atmospheric conditions, and what happens to a condensation trail. It disappears pretty quickly. You don't see it stay in the sky like these things. Look how many of them there are.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And that was a clear blue sky when they started.
Yeah, isn't there like a conspiracy theories over the fact that those 10,000 head of cattle that just mysteriously died not too long ago, they were doing chemtrails to keep it from raining or clouding up or just fucking with the weather, basically?
Well, the conspiracy theory that they're using things like chemtrails from airplanes to spray aerosolized aluminum into the atmosphere in order to reflect sunlight and reduce the temperature on the surface are no longer conspiracy theories. These things have been admitted to now. There are patents that you can look up. There are fucking like public meetings where they talk about it. They've got, I forget what the term is. It's not chemtrail. They've got their own fucking term for it or whatever it's called. But there's a term for it where they talk about these things as a good thing, right? But the thing is, they're introducing particleized aluminum into the atmosphere with human beings breathing the air and drinking the water that comes down that has like measurably high levels of particleized aluminum in the water that rains down is in the water and eventually ends up in your drinking water, right? Like they can remove some of it. And that's why it's like really important to filter your water to get shit environmental contaminants out of it, like aluminum. But I mean, what does aluminum do in the body when you drink it like that? The problem is they don't know. They've never done a long-term study on human interaction with particleized aluminum in your drinking water because they just didn't think to do it. And now that it's a reality, we're just living in an experiment and seeing how it goes, you know? And you wonder why so many people have reduced mental capabilities and things like that. It's like, well, maybe it's because there's shit in the water like particleized aluminum. I don't know. Why is there so much more cancer? Maybe because there's shit in the air that you breathe, like particleized aluminum and, you know, like brake dust. Like brake dust is terrible for you. If you live in a city and you're on like ground floor of a city, especially next to like stop signs and stop lights where cars are driving constantly, dude, get a fucking filter for your apartment so that you can at least try to filter clean air inside of your apartment and not die of cancer at 30 and not know why.
Yeah, at my old house that we sold, we had a whole new AC system put in, and we had I don't know if it would help with brake dust or aluminum or whatever, but we had one of those halo. They call it halo. It's it filters the air by UV light.
Oh yeah.
So it just helps all the shit that would normally be in your house not be.
I forget what's the one that uses like. It's like an ionic filter, ionizes the air as it goes through, and any particles get a positive, or I forget if it's positive or negative charge, but like a negative charge that then as it passes through this little thing fucking gets stuck to the walls because it's got magnets in it.
Hmm.
And then you just wipe off the fucking walls every now and again and get a bunch of dust on a wet cloth.
I'm not sure. It sounds familiar, but I'm sure the only one I was really familiar with was the halo just because we got it.
Well, and I think the UV light is more for like not for environmental contaminants like particles, but more for like viruses and mold and, you know, bacteria and shit. Bacteria. Mark Malone says Ukrainian Russians have been persecuted by former Jewish communists of the Soviet Union for a long, long time. Well, maybe they're just communist of the Soviet Union. Why do they have to be Jewish? Maybe they're not Jewish, Mark Malone. Did you ever think of that? Travis T knows what I'm talking about. The Ionic Breeze is what it's called. Oh, Lord. Jill Biden's biography sells 250 copies in just the first week.
Yeah, that's like a big fuck you.
That means
That's
no one
great.
gives a fuck about her or him or anything to do with either of them. Dude, their kids are so fucked up. Okay, this will make you feel better. This will make you feel way better. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, I got camera. I'm not watching this one. Good luck. Oh, what? Look, your ring. Oh, I do you want us to show me your driveway for $20? Yeah. Yes, we do. I'm gonna walk up to the thing. Okay, I'll get you $20 right now, but we have to leave. So I'll give you the money if you can shovel it, then we'll be back in an hour, okay? Okay, 1 second. So like $10 each. Yeah, $10 each. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Awesome. No wonder you grow up on people rich. People pay us like, oh, Joe, I want to buy this again. I don't show them. I'm rich. I'm rich. For our paper bags, all our money we carry it up on rich. You should see that bank account. I have like $6,000 in there. What? Yeah. You should just keep spending up on your like 16 and then you buy a car. Oh, I don't know. I need to buy a nice short car though, because you're really short. Oh, Lamborghinis, that's for me. Lamborghinis are short and don't. Oh my God, thank you so much. We'll probably appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What's great is that's probably the first $10 they made each, right?
Mm-hmm.
The kid's got $10 that he got paid before he even did any work, and he's already planning on Lamborghinis.
That's awesome.
I love that entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
great. Until reality sets in, and you're like, okay, I got $10. How much more do I need for a Lamborghini? That was really hard to make that $10. Fuck. It's that feel-good shit that gets you. And the funny shit that makes you stay. The following potentially sensitive content? Maybe not. Okay, watch this. This is great. Man manages to jump out of car and escape from police. So he jumps out of the car right there and acts like, whoa, just some guy walking. And they never even saw it.
Where'd he go? Which way did he go, George?
It's like he deserved to get away, man. Oh. Oh. That's never good. What the fuck? That cow didn't like those ladies on that scooter. I know that. All right. 10 things that frighten liberals. Number 1, the Constitution. Number 2, the American flag. Number 3, Donald Trump. Number 4, Elon Musk. Number 5, patriotism. Number 6, gun rights. Number 7, capitalism. Number 8, hard work. Number 9, prayer. And number 10, black conservatives. I don't know if that necessarily all of those frighten them, but they certainly don't like the Constitution, the American flag, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, patriotism, gun rights, capitalism, hard work, prayer, or black conservatives.
You forgot the one thing they're most afraid of. Truth.
Oof. Ooh. Cutting deep, never enough ammo. Cutting deep there.
Or biological facts.
Yes, also true. Biological fictions, they would call them.
But yet they want you to trust the science.
Did you guys?
Okay, well, this is another one of those videos. It's just like, what in the fuck is going on?
See that shit?
So car crash,
We all just witnessed.
drunk people,
I just saw it.
people running, people on the roof.
Dude. Oh, that's
What the fuck? Oh,
Somebody
Jesus.
died.
like what is going on?
They
It's
got
like
knocked out.
GTA in
Fuck
real
out.
life.
Yeah, no shit.
That's right up there with the guy playing the saxophone while everybody's fucking throwing bricks at police. Or I guess it was the trombone. Whatever, you know what I mean.
Oh, is that the one from Australia where they're shooting people?
Russian forces open fire on.
That's bullshit, dude. We've been
Yeah, well,
seeing that for fucking 2 years. It happened in Australia.
I think that's the hook though, because just watch, wait till the end. If I remember correctly, they're like, gotcha. You know
They
what I mean?
shoot one dude.
Yeah, you can tell it's.
See, there you go. Just
Wow.
joking. It's Australian police shooting their own citizens for not wearing masks. Just to make the people be like, oh, Russian forces, because I support the current thing, to get them to click on it. That's why it was bullshit.
It's
It's
unfortunately not the first time I've seen that clip used to describe something that wasn't true, and it didn't have that shit at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, probably could show that on a YouTube chat.
Why does a child get hurt?
No, but it's about COVID stuff, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Just want to be safe.
Well, aren't we past that though now?
Are we?
I feel like we kind of are.
Well, then why do I still have an active strike for COVID disinformation on my channel?
I thought you waited till they all dropped off.
Oh, I still have one strike. It's not for that, but like one of the strikes that stuck was for that, and that like doesn't drop off just because they changed their fucking rules. You know what I mean? Or at least it should, but it doesn't. When you tell a Democrat they can't teach sex to kindergartners, they get angry. Did flawed PCR tests convince us COVID was way worse than it really was? Maybe. Okay, what the fuck happened to Trevor Noah? Listen to this shit. Because usually he's as fucking stupid and loony and leftist.
He's
and
trying to be Bill Maher, is what he is. He's trying to be Bill Maher.
Okay, let's listen.
Things are going in the other direction. In fact, restrictions are being lifted so quickly that things are getting a little confusing, you know? Like, for example, okay, right here in New York City, Mayor Eric Adams has lifted the rule that you have to be vaccinated to attend indoor events, okay? That's gone. But there is still a rule that you have to be vaccinated to go to your workplace. So if someone's job is at an indoor event, they can't go to work, but they can show up to work to watch their colleagues do their thing. Yeah, which is exactly what happened this weekend.
A big matchup at Barclays Center with the Nets taking on the Knicks, but Kyrie Irving, who's ineligible to play in the city for failing to comply with the vaccine mandate for city workers, he might have stolen the show. He attended the game as a fan and watched his Nets win from the sidelines. He paid for a ticket, just like a regular person.
Yeah, guys, I don't care, like, how COVID compliant you are. Shit like this makes zero sense. Can we agree on that? Can we agree? What? So Kyrie can go inside, not wear a mask, even hug a teammate, but he cannot play. I don't get it. Why? Does the bull have a weak immune system? What's going on? I mean, it's crazy. Just think about it. Kyrie can't play, but he can sit in the stands, right, like a fan. And then, as a fan, what happens if he gets picked to take the half-court shot to win the cup? Can he do that? What are those rules? How does it work? And you know, the funny thing about Kyrie being in the stands is that
That wasn't as base as I thought.
No, that one's old. That one's about a year old. It has continued to get more and more so yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's all fucking, he wants to be Bill Maher. He's seen Bill Maher's popularity go up immensely for talking shit about the left and how crazy they fucking are. And he's like, well, I want some of that. Because nobody likes him. Because first of all, he's not fucking funny. Like, they got one of the most unfunny comedians to replace Jon Stewart, who was genuinely, whether you agreed with his politics or not, a funny dude. A funny, intelligent individual. And they got some fucking weirdo who's not funny at all to replace him and try and be the next big thing.
Do you remember when he came on Late Night with Corbert's show or whatever the fuck it's called now?
Oh yeah. That was.
And he was
great.
like, "You mean to tell me that it's a surprise that they were genetically engineering in the Wuhan lab for bat coronavirus research?" Like, I don't know, just the way he broke it down was just like, of fucking course, dude. Like, anyone who didn't think that, like, he just gave everyone permission to, like, accept that is what he did when he did that. And Colbert did not like it one fucking bit. You could tell he was fucking whinging in his fucking seat. Just, like, sitting there fucking not even knowing what to do or what to say or how to turn this around and make it funny and move on to the next joke, and then we can just not talk about, nope.
Well, because he was afraid of losing his show.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's paid for by China and you know, Pfizer, so it's kind of a problem both ways, you know? That's the problem, is China and Pfizer are paying for all of these fucking people to have voices online and on fucking media. And so by paying for them, they get to have their point of view looked at in a favorable light or whatever, you know, or certain information not talked about or whatever it is, right? Like, that's how they get part of their hooks into them, at least. And I would like to think, or I don't know if I'd like to think it, but I do think that, you know, there's more to it than that, and it's more of a conspiracy than just big pharma trying to make money. Like, there's more levels to it. It's like an onion. The deeper you dig in, the more layers there are. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to entertain the possibility that I'm wrong about that, at least. Although, I don't think I am. All right, let's watch this.
You see Hoover Street here. Officials say it's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles. And now...
Yeah, just keep driving without your bumper that has the license plate on it. They'll never find you. Dumbass.
You see Hoover Street here. Officials say it's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles. And now...
Yep. It's fine unless it's a stolen car. In which case, they're never going to find the person. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'll be right back. I think my son just got here. Boy, where's your brother?
Criminals are just fucking retarded, I swear.
I didn't see the clip, but I'm going to assume the person's driving a Nissan Altima.
Yep, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Ugh. All right, the boy wants Subway.
Eat fresh.
And I really don't feel like driving at all right now, dude. I feel like shit.
Oh, well, just try Grubhub again. I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah. You guys actually bring me my shit this time? Should we try it a second time?
I'd go DoorDash. I always had better luck with DoorDash.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which one did Angry work for?
I worked for DoorDash and Postmates, but I think Postmates got bought out for DoorDash.
Subway, eat fresh. Gonna eat some Subway right now. Well, in like an hour and a half, if things work out.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
$5 foot long.
Dude, they haven't had $5 foot longs for a minute.
Yeah, it's not like an $8 foot long, and then when you add the DoorDash tax, it's like $12.
Bro, it gets goddamn expensive.
Yep.
I just always, whenever it's Subway, I just order online, tell them what I want, and then I can just go pick it up. And you just go to the drive-thru, and they hand it to you.
I've never seen a Subway with a drive-thru.
Yeah, there's no drive-thru.
Outside this past week, I don't think I've ordered like delivery for I don't even know how long.
So you want a foot long, which is $9.89 for a foot long turkey. We want just regular bread. Regular bread. Artesian Italian, is that the regular bread? Is that what they're calling it now?
I don't know. I know at some point they had to replace it because it had like plastic in it.
Oh, of
they
course.
had to redo their bread recipe. Remember that from like 4 years ago?
No.
You don't remember that? Yeah, there was some
Vaguely,
chemical, something. I can't remember exactly what it was. There was something in their bread that they were like, oh, and people were like, what? And they had to like completely change their recipes because it was some like fucking plastic byproduct or something that was in their fucking bread.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lettuce and black olives, and you like mayonnaise.
But it's a fresh byproduct, so.
Okay, so we've got turkey, white, pepper jack, bacon, lettuce, olives, mayonnaise. Done. See, now you know what my kid likes at Subway. There you go. Oh, should I get something to? I better eat, I guess. I mean, you gotta eat to stay awake. I'm just gonna take the worst shit I've ever taken in my life tomorrow.
You've got to purge the garbage out of your system by having something that's at least resembles food.
Yeah, that Taco Bell, man. Why didn't you guys talk me out of it?
I didn't know you were doing it. Otherwise, I would have.
I wish you would have been there. It would have been nice to have that kind of support.
Honda's got the urge to purge.
Unfortunately, I don't, and that's a problem.
Yeah, it just stays backed up in your system. It makes you feel like garbage till it's actually out.
Oh, Jesus, Lord. Please don't let that happen. Watch over us as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Let us not be clogged up with any sort of fast food byproducts. Save our colons from thine retribution, O Lord. All right. I don't want mayonnaise. I don't want any of that shit.
You don't want to come on your sandwich?
Nope, no cum, no jizz, no unborn chicken fetuses mixed with oil and vinegar. No, thank you. Do salt and pepper though.
Well, you might get some stem cells in there. Wouldn't that be worth it?
Ooh, delicious, delicious stem cells. All right,
sprinkle of that on your turkey.
Artesian toasted add-ons, nothing veggies. Yes, please. I don't like lettuce. You ever do spinach instead of lettuce?
Yes.
Sometimes.
I don't do it at Subway, but if it's someplace else, yeah.
I prefer spinach over lettuce.
All right. Add to bag. Okay, for 2 sandwiches plus delivery fee. Hold on. Yes.
$42.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck? You have complete wrong address here, boys. I don't know why you would think it's that. Confirm. Confirm. Sorry, I'm doing things. Important things. All right. What is Matt doing? Matt, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh? What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, total. What's your guess for 2 sandwiches? Turkey sandwich.
I'm going 42.
Without
with
bacon and a
delivery.
BMT.
Wait, are these meals or just sandwiches?
Just sandwiches.
$48.
21.36.
What was your guess, Angry?
I said 42.
Angry's the closest.
2 sandwiches were almost $42
$38.06
for 2 sandwiches.
Yep.
Well, because you have to factor in delivery fee and everything like that.
Oh, fuck you with that
And the
shit.
tip.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the money I got to pay to sit here and be with you guys.
Yeah, like DoorDash and like all those organizations, they charge you like close to 50% of whatever your total bill is just for delivery. And then if you want to tip the driver additionally on top of that,
And you probably should. I mean,
I always do, because otherwise you only get like a $2 or $3 tip if you're lucky on each order, and that's like
not
you
enough.
figure it takes you 15-20 minutes round trip on average for an order. It's like, okay, I made $3. Like if you're only making $3 every 15-20 minutes, it's like, $9-12 an hour. It's nothing.
Can you imagine going back to like 1999 and going to a Subway and spending $38? How much Subway you would get?
You could basically just be like, hey, everything behind the counter, throw it in a bag.
Like seriously, like I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Ooh, I want 3 drinks.
Feed a large family with that back then.
Yeah, seriously. Dude, Tom F dropped in $20. Thanks, man. Fucking, you're replacing my at least the delivery fees and stuff. That's badass. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think for just the sandwiches, what was it? Oh, now it won't tell me, will it? I clicked on the next thing. Oh, subtotal for just the sandwiches. What do you think that was? Just the 2 sandwiches, not delivery fee.
I'm telling you, it was around $21.
Just the 2 sandwiches, I'm going 23.
22. Oh, go ahead.
Never mind. Go ahead.
22.57 is the answer. I answered too quickly. I didn't let you guess. My bad.
That's all good.
Should I click on this one?
Oh, Jesus. I haven't looked at what you're doing. I forgot. Oh, God. No, you
Probably
should
not.
God, dude. Why would you? Are you?
Should I click on it?
You're.
I'm taking hands. Honda's a no.
No.
I'm a yes. Angry.
I say no.
Corey.
Fuck it, let's even it out. Yes.
All right. So first person in the chat to say either yes or no wins.
do 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 do.
No one's saying anything. That means no.
I saw 2 yeses.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
Do it.
4
Do it.
yeses.
No.
5 yeses.
No. 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 Bad math. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
There was nothing there. It's fine. It didn't actually show anything. It was just a little bit of ass crack. That doesn't break any guidelines.
I'll kill you.
Just wait till the next meetup.
Now, if I scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit if you do that, is what you are. Oh God.
If you scroll up to right there.
I don't think I've ever sat for 16 hours in a chair like this. This is getting ridiculously uncomfortable.
You need like a wireless headset that you can just like walk around your apartment with or something while you're chatting.
Why don't you go stretch your legs again and go for a walk?
Dude, can you like get rid of the possibility of that?
Okay. I was just showing it for you.
Like seriously,
for
dude,
you.
like fuck you. Like fuck you for that shit. Stop it.
That was for you. You're
Go
the only
fuck
one that
yourself
can see that.
for that shit. Fuck you, dude. Stop it. Yeah, see, fuck you says order. I don't know why, but it. Fuck you. Thank you. Fuck you. Order Matt to stop that shit.
I don't think that's what he meant, but
that's what I meant when he said it. God damn it, dude. Do I do this to you on your chats, or do I genuinely try to stay engaged and add to the chat in a positive way that makes it a flowing chat that works well and everyone enjoys?
Most of the time.
Or am I just like, is that in my head and it's not the reality of things, and you're just getting back at me for the shitty times that I've given you in your chats when I thought I was being cool and I was just being a dick? Is that it?
No.
You just think this is funny? Okay.
I just think it's genuinely funny.
You could always just pay him back and do it on his chat.
Yeah, I don't actually show anything,
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm.
I showed a little bit of ass crack. That's it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I've done way worse to myself on my own show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've done way worse to our audience on my show when you start talking about 9/11.
Yeah.
I'm only speaking truth, Matt. That's, if you want to stick your head in the sand and you want to be another ostrich or whatever the fuck it is, you can be an ostrich.
I'm just saying, we all know it was a combination of the vodka, the microwaves, and the curvature of the glass, the reflecting the sunlight that melted.
Yeah, not the curvature
beam.
of the earth, the curvature of the glass.
The glass, yes.
Yeah,
it's the perfect storm to melt steel.
It was the glass in the dome above the firmament between us and the ether of space that exists.
That too, that helps.
That exists between us and God, Matt.
Yeah.
So, thank you for the clarification.
Yep.
The firmament dome, which is obviously made out of glass, because what else would Jesus have constructed before time? It's what makes sense. It fits.
It is. It does.
Therefore, it is. Don't Poke the Bear says, Ehana gets channel back 20 hour into return chat. Never enough ammo. All flirt with disaster just for fun. Thank you, Don't Poke the Bear, for pointing out the fact that Matt is in fact poking the bear right now. Ironic. The irony is palpable.
Palpatinable.
Palpatinable. Palpatine, 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 Palpatine. Don't let the war distract you from the 9 pages of vaccine side effects Pfizer wanted to hide for 7 decades.
7 decades? What? Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. Now I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The whole we'll release 5 pages a year or some shit.
And in
or whatever
70 years, you'll know why we did it. Yeah, exactly. This is what happens when Joe Biden goes off the teleprompter. Cleanup time, press secretary. If Trump had ever said this on CNN or MSNBC, they would have gone insane. Will be interesting to see if they even cover this. Let's see.
Freshman you have here. 2 of them look like they really could and did play ball, and the other one looks like he could bomb you. The 3.
So 2 of them look like they could really play ball, and one of them looks like he could bomb you. That's how he described the 3 dudes. There you go. The reason why the price of gas is going up is not because of steps taken by the president has taken, because Putin is invading Ukraine.
because of steps. The reason why the price of gas is going up is not because of steps the president has taken. They are because President Putin is invading Ukraine, and that is creating a great deal of instability in the global marketplace.
Mm-hmm. New York 5 cents per round ammunition tax proposed. I wonder whatever happened to that. Reportedly, Ukrainians shot down a Russian Mi-24 attack helicopter in Kiev.
Yeah, that's not that rare. That's a Hind. Those get shot down all the time.
It's pretty rare to see one get hit by a rocket and crash.
Right. Just see that one where the Russians were trying to launch a missile and it went up in the air and turned around and came right back to sender?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of videos early on where they're shooting down the KAs. I forget what the nomenclature is for them, but that's a much more advanced attack helicopter than the 24 Hinds are.
I want a helicopter.
I do too, but I don't think I'm going to get one anytime soon.
Let me introduce you to the duplex in Weld County, Colorado, where 418 registered voters, quote, live. 97% of them listed as active on 12/31/21 and thus receive a mail-out ballot for the next election. How many people? 418 people.
Well, that's just some poor property management is all that is. I mean, they've just let that building go.
I mean, I knew rent in Colorado was getting bad, but I had no idea. Damn. Sissy Dreams is mad at me for spending $38 on food. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I can't cook food right now. I can't drive to go pick up food right now. I'm not even sure I should be eating food right now, but I have to do something. Because I don't feel very good.
You got to get the tanks full. Keep them going.
Just got to keep on going. You're right. All right, here we go. Live from the San Francisco hellhole. We've got people stealing shit.
What are they stealing?
Looks like cosmetics, expensive stuff. I'm not sure. Stuff behind glass. At least the guy tried to trip him at the end there. Did you catch that? He tried. He tried. He did something. Usually they just watch him leave, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, he did more than other people there did, so.
Reportedly, okay, that was that same one. Surveillance video inside City Donuts in Aurora. The moment a stolen car crashes through the business. Oh, shit. Okay, whoopsie daisies. Didn't see that. He wasn't hurt. He was fine. He got out of the way. Did you see that?
No, I don't know.
You can dodge a car, you can dodge a ball.
What's currently happening in Ottawa right now, according to Rebel News. This was when the truck convoy was going on. Yep, there you go.
These are the droids you're looking for.
Certainly not the droids you're looking for. Water. Okay. Man, Canada was all the news there for a little while, according to me.
I just want to get a coffee, okay?
Why
Can I
is the
get a
camera
coffee?
in my face right now? Are you here partaking?
You walk
Right
up
now
to
you're
me.
in the red zone?
I'm scared. I want to go for a coffee down there. Can I go for a coffee?
You're still being arrested right now.
live in this?
You're
I
not
don't live
excluded
here,
from
but
that.
I'm
Where do you live?
Alberta.
Time for you to leave.
I can't even go down there for a coffee.
No, go grab yourself in the red zone right now. If you don't leave right now, you will be arrested. Do you understand me?
I can't go for a coffee.
Grab your stuff. Is this we see you? We'll be patrolling all day. We see you again, it'll be different.
They're really polite tyrants. Goddamn Canuck ass fucking Canucks. Fucking Canucking all over the place, smelling like fucking pine tar and fucking maple syrup. Horses are brought in against freedom protesters in Ottawa. Again, I was all about Canada there for a bit, but I really don't give a fuck about Canada right now. Go fuck yourself, Canada. Hillary has implied that if she were to be prosecuted, she would take half of Washington, D.C. with her. I really don't see a problem with this. I don't remember what the context of what that was. There was some quote, I believe, where Hillary Clinton was like, they won't prosecute me. Blah, 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 blah. I forget what she said exactly, but yeah.
I say let's kick off the party then. Arrest the bitch and see how many she takes down with her.
TC says, if I go 24 hours without making any tack rice, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I don't know. Maybe drinking alcohol is a good call after I eat, maybe. I don't know, dude. Like, this whole thing's sounding like a worse and worse idea as we go along.
I think you're doing damn good going 16 hours already. I mean,
it's been solid, man. I haven't stopped. We've had a conversation the entire time. We've done nothing but talk and share stories and look at videos and talk about shit. You know, like there's been no agenda. There's been no fucking, here's what I have planned for tonight. You know, like nothing. It was just do it. But am I hallucinating yet? I am starting to see like little colors off in the side of my eye, my side eye. Your order is going to arrive between 12:14 and 12:24, which means anywhere from 3 minutes from now until like 13 minutes from now. Okay, cool.
Anonymous said shotgun a Red Bull.
If I didn't feel like shit, like if I shotgun a Red Bull right now, I'm not saying I would absolutely throw up from after doing that, but I might, and that's not really my favorite thing to do. I don't know. Do you guys like throwing up? I'm not really a fan of throwing up.
Hell no. I'm sure you'll feel better once you finally get some vittles in your system.
And it's not that I'm that tired, really. Like I'm awake right now, completely fine, aware. Like I'm, you know, my brain's working fine. It's just my body's like, what the fuck? Like we're supposed to sleep at night, dude. Yeah, I know. I couldn't do this all the time, I'll tell you that. Sissy Dream says, I think you should do an edited best of 24-hour chat video. Well, again, I'm going to have to, hopefully, I don't know how long of a video StreamYard lets you save. We're going to find out after this chat, I guess. But if it allows me to save the entire 24-hour chat, I can start posting clips from the 24-hour chat, like little clips here, little clips there of like this that was funny or that happened during the 24-hour chat. I probably won't post the whole thing though, because again, that's liable to get scanned by the YouTube algorithm, and they're going to find some way to interpret something in a certain way such that they'll be able to give me a strike, and I'll fucking have them review it, and they'll stick to it, and they'll be like, oh. Do you know those 5-hour power shots you get at the gas station? I mean, that's basically just B vitamins. I have some B vitamin. I could take one of those. That's an idea. But that's if it gets desperate, and the problem is more like, again, I feel like shit, not that I'm going to fall asleep.
Old man butt wrinkles. So I take it there won't be a gay frog chat tonight?
Oh, yeah, as soon as we're done here, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And then I'm going to come back and do another hour and a half after that, because, you know, that's exactly what I want to do. Actually, it's ending at the time that the gay frog chat normally starts. So really, we should just go 25 and a half hours if I'm being actually fucking, you know, true to what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I used to do shit like this all the time when I was younger. You know, like you just stay up for a day and a half straight and you just keep going and doing stuff and going and doing stuff. And you get older, it gets harder to do that, man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Again, it's not that the mind can't do it, but the body's fucking lagging. You're probably the best at doing like if you do physical work, you probably peak at it in the mid-20s, right? It's like mid-20s, you're as like you get good at doing something, while at the same time you have the physical ability to do it well and with endurance and shit like that. While you get older, you might get better at the thing, but your physical ability fucking starts dropping off, and you're not able to do the things for as long as you were able to when you were younger, and so you can't achieve that same level of physical work. So I think that's when you should start probably thinking about transitioning to some sort of a job that lets you use your brain instead of your brawn, if you can. Or if you just have to keep paying the bills, I guess you have to keep paying the bills, and that's what you do, right? Fucking, it's a trap, but at least you get through whatever it is you got to get through. Yosha's, don't do them. I crashed pretty hard after a long day of driving through 3 states on a vacation in the U.S. advertised as no hangover. My ass. See, that's where you need a tack rice, Yosh. That's where you should have listened to me. You don't take drugs. You let medicine be thy food. Remember? Yeah. Uncooked. Well, it's not uncooked rice. It's just not cooked enough rice. And then you eat it before you go to sleep when you're drunk as fuck. And it absorbs all of the stuff in your stomach and in your intestines that makes you feel like shit the next day. And then you just kind of feel a little rumbly in your tumbly, and other than that, there's no hangover. It works every fucking time, dude. My jaw's starting to feel weird from talking, though. I'll tell you that, too, right now. Because I'm also not used to talking for 16 hours straight. I mean, I've done it at work before. I've done that at work before.
Imagine if you wake up tomorrow, how sore you're going to be just everywhere, just from sitting there or even talking, because your body's not used to this.
Yep. Stand up for a second. Good idea. Get some stretch on him. Stretch Armstrong. I didn't drink much vodka. I could drink a little bit more here in a bit. I also drank a beer. But I've had 2 drinks in 16 hours. I am by no means drunk. All right, stretchy. Here we go. Oh my God.
Fucker.
Oh my Lord. Oh Jesus. Oh my Lord. Okay, legs. Legs are a little tight, I gotta admit. All right, Subway, where are you at? Are you actually going to deliver it this time? Oh, we might have Subway. Oh, it says out for delivery, not there yet. Hold on. They still technically have 7 minutes.
Super chat.
MSB 9021 says, more vodka fund. Amazing job. Thank you, sir. If I start feeling better, I will have some drinks. If I don't start feeling better, I don't feel like alcohol is going to do me any good or this chat any good at all. If I'm going to get through this, I got to, by whatever means necessary, which may mean getting drunk, which may mean abstaining. I'm not sure which yet, but yeah, dude, my jaw's starting to feel fucking weird. It's like, why are you talking still? All right, where are we at? Do we have food? Oh, I think we have food. I'll be right back. Oh. All right, Subway sandwich. Save me, Subway. Holy Lord. Oh, did I get the wrong one? Crap, here. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you, sir. No, this is totally yours. Oh, they fucked it all up, didn't they? Bruh. Here, let me see what you got. Let me see what that one is. This is what you get when you order DoorDash.
Yep.
Yep, they made a turkey bacon with everything I wanted on it, and they made a BMT with everything you wanted on it. You just want that? Okay, I'll eat the turkey bacon. That's fine. Well, close enough, I guess.
Just without that count.
It's like, hey, I paid $40 fucking for this wrong sandwich. Thank you.
Meat swap.
Mmm. So good though. Nom, nom, nom. I like the camera better like this when I'm eating. Not why you guys can't see me stuff my face. Well, what's that dude's name? Who was Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor?
Wilson? Or the actual actor's name?
Wilson, the neighbor. I don't care about the fucking actor.
Yeah, his name was Wilson.
Yeah, that's what it looked like right now.
Yeah.
He was just eating a Subway sandwich and didn't want anyone to see. Mmm.
Sam of Anarchy wants to see more handgun and knife porn, please.
Wait, what's that?
Sam of Anarchy's already asked several times. He said he wants to see more knife and gun porn.
Well, goddamn it, not right now, Sam of Anarchy. You're gonna have to bear with me. I mean, a goddamn fucking Subway sandwich. Everyone knows COVID can pass through masks with okay. Like, I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I can't talk about any of this shit. Canada, people versus cops, blah, blah, blah. Canada again. Wow, more COVID stuff. Hey, happy 9/11 day. 1911. Oops, wrong. Oops, Freudian slip.
It's a nice pistol, though.
Yeah, it is.
There's a little gun porn, Sam, of
Yeah,
anarchy.
there you go. There you go. I'll eat my Subway sandwich, and you can look at that gun porn, and everyone will be happy.
The simple things in life.
Yep.
Remember this thing? ATF. Got an ex who buys or sells guns illegally? We would love to meet them and treat them to a Valentine's Day surprise. This is this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Remember that shit? It's kind of what it was like.
I remember that.
Dude, that throat singing is a weird fucking sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like they got a didgeridoo stuck in their throat.
What's up?
I was just saying, it sounds like a didgeridoo.
Kind of. I mean, you know what this is from, right?
What, the scene or?
Yeah, what the clip's actually from Dune.
Yeah.
Okay. When's the next Dune coming out? Is Matt here? Does he know? He was unmuted a minute ago, but he is no longer unmuted.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, when's the next Dune come out?
I think it's next year, 2023.
No, that shit was really good.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
It was good. It was just a slow burn.
God, I was all about the trucker shit there for a while. Oh, remember this thing? What happened to these things?
Nobody knows. They all ended up in Duke's cornfield.
I mean, like, you can kind of see the rivets. Like, this is obviously man-made. This isn't some like weird fucking thing that just appeared. It's some artist that did it, if I remember correctly.
Dumbass.
Let's watch that again.
He's just pretending.
Fucking Hollywood actor over there in traffic.
Did Joey Savoy ever join the chat?
No, he did not. Again, it's okay. Oh.
Did you already down that foot long?
I am. I got this much of half of it to go, and I've still got a 6 inches after that. We're good.
He can only take 6 inches at a time.
Mm-hmm. Well, my jaw feels weird. I don't feel like chewing's helping that. Certainly talking while chewing's not helping it either. I remember this shit. The guy got caught stealing. I don't know if I can show that on the internet. He like tortures him. You can't show torture. Never mind. Man's penis shrank after being ran over by over an inch due to COVID, and it's permanent. It's called COVID dick.
That's fucked up.
Matt, did you get the COVID dick?
No, I didn't. But now I'm curious. Like, if you're susceptible to COVID dick, like, does it shrink an inch each time or is it just the first time?
Eventually, it just goes inside of you like a turtle.
Eventually, you just have a vagina. Is that what COVID is?
It only pokes
COVID was man-made. It's the same chemicals that turn the freaking frogs gay, except it's slowly turning men into women. 1 inch at a time.
The turtle head only pokes its way out when it finds something interesting. And even then, it's only a little bit. Dude, look at Chicago, man. They're just stealing everything.
I'm at so many K, bro. You know?
They're not even waiting for it to get to the stores.
Baby.
Was that English what that guy just said? Hold on. What do you mean?
Man. Super thirsty for the shit. I gotta go, but boy ain't right with me. The train is moving. The train is moving, bro. Look.
You're like, we're staying with the TVs. I only understood like half of what that dude was saying. I don't know. Does your face feel tired? Then play Andromeda. Wait, Andrew. Yeah, Andromeda. The fuck are you talking about? Can someone fill me in on this super chat here? I'm too tired. I'm too tired to figure it out.
I don't know what is that a game? Play Andromeda?
Is it a song?
I have no fucking clue.
Add a little more context to that.
I'm confused, dude. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. I remember this motherfucker.
Oh, is that the guy that... Wait.
Is that
the dude that ran over a bunch of people?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be him. He seems to have a sane look to him.
Oh, yeah,
Very
he's perfectly normal.
Stable and balanced, it seems. What are you listening to there? What is that? Who's listening to a British guy?
Suck a penis.
Man with a hammer smashed up the statue outside the BBC headquarters in London. The statue, which features a nude child, was commissioned by the BBC and sculpted by Eric Gill. Gill was a sex offender who raped his child, sister, and dog.
What?
So, BBC London commissioned a guy to make a statue of a naked child who was a pedophile, and this guy's smashing it with a hammer. I don't know if that's why he's smashing it with a hammer. I hope so. But he's destroying the naked child. Oh, look at who's here now. What's up, Mr. Lunch Break?
What's up, hardy ho, hardy ho. What's up, homies?
What's going on,
bro?
Oh, you know, just chilling down at work, driving home now.
That was your entire day?
Yeah.
That's why you're always so tired? You're done before 1 o'clock? Oh my god. Oh my
What are you
god.
talking about? 2:30. What are you talking about?
For me, I mean, you were up. Like, what time did you have to leave for work? I forget.
I get up at 4 and leave at 5.
Yeah, it's 7 hours. It's a shift. You're right. Okay, fine. I forgive you, Duke. You passed the test. That's long enough. That's enough slavery for one day.
So, how's the chat going? How's everybody doing? How are you doing?
I'm eating Subway because I feel like shit.
What kind of sandwich you eating?
Well, I wanted that BMT.
If it's not meatball, you can go fuck yourself.
Well, they fucked up and gave me a turkey bacon, so I'm eating a turkey bacon.
So that chat you highlighted, Honda, from Joy Savoy, are the fucking UPS and everyone is starting to decline shipping your package out?
From specifically Brownells and 80% Arms.
That's fucked up.
Because they've said that like they have committed crimes by doing business legally all of a sudden. Like Brownells is a pretty big deal. I don't know. Can't they just switch to fucking USPS? Or like DHL or something?
I don't see why not.
Does USPS allow you to fucking ship firearms through the mail?
No, you got to go FedEx.
Okay, FedEx. There you go. I forgot about FedEx. Yeah, because there's more than just UPS and USPS. I forgot about FedEx. Okay, so there's still options. You're just gonna have to pay more until they get FedEx and everybody else on board with it. Then it's a problem. Like the issue for them right now. If they continue to expand that, it will become an issue for us. They're gonna make it an issue for us by charging more, though, won't they?
Wouldn't surprise me if they did.
I don't usually eat this much fucking restaurant food in a 1 day period. Whew. All right. Done eating that. Got some water to drink. I'm feeling better-ish. 10%, 20%.
So after this chat, you're going to do the gay frog chat, right?
No, we're just going to go for 25 and a half hours so that we can fill our daily, or rather weekly, gay frog chat requirement.
Now to step this up, you've got to do a weekend chat. So you start at midnight on Friday night, and you go until midnight Sunday night.
And then roll into match chat on Monday.
Trying to kill the boy?
I mean, if people would super chat me enough so that I wouldn't have to go to work anymore, I would do that shit. I would stay up for fucking a day and a half straight every single weekend, just so that I would never have to step foot in that god-awful, godforsaken hellhole of a shit fucking sweatshop, fucking slave-driving, fucking goddamn making up for 400 years fucking piece of shit job that I go to every fucking week.
Damn, brother, tell us how you really feel.
Well, you know, I thought I just did, but I can reiterate. I don't want to look at Pee-Pee statue anymore. No more Pee-Pee statue. All right, let's listen to Mike O'Malley's being based from like a while ago.
Extreme leftism we're seeing in the progressive movement, where they do everything they can to accommodate immigrants and expect immigrants to do nothing, and it's a disservice to both Americans, it's a disservice to immigrants, and that's why these people have to be put up against the wall. That is it. Wow. No, style. Well, that was Stalin style. More efficient. No, they did that back when I was in school. You get against the wall. You line up. You stand against the wall.
No, that's a firing.
No, I'm trying to give you an out, Michael. No, the out is shooting them.
That was good. That was good.
You see those two American veterans that are in Russian prison right now for war crimes, and they're being held as soldiers of fortune, not enemy combatants, but soldiers of fortune and terrorists, according to the Russian prime ministers.
Yeah, aren't they going to probably put him to death?
I'll be surprised they put them to death. They're more valuable if they keep them alive and parade them around as, see, this is what happens if you show up to Ukraine. So I doubt they'll kill them. They'll just keep them in prison for long enough to where Russia can use them as a bargaining chip to get something when they want something. But they're I mean, the videos and the pictures that have been coming out are pretty brutal. They've already had these guys on camera, like Vietnamese style, like Vietnam style, giving like read confessions and talking about their horrors of war, and so I knew this was going to happen. This is all these guys wanting to run over there. I'm like, yeah, that's great and all. You think this is going to be Rambo Part 3 until you get caught, and you're not going to be treated like an enemy combatant. You're going to be treated like a terrorist, and like they said, these are soldiers of fortune who went over there to profit off of war.
If they put those dudes to death, like Firing Squad televised it, made it a YouTube video, all that shit that they would do, you know, do you think it would have an effect on the American people that would galvanize them and make them want to fight against Russia in this thing? No. Or would it make people who were thinking about going to Russia tentatively shy away from it heavily?
I think killing them, it would be like the William Wallace. You know, it did not have the effect they desired. I don't think killing them would be the smart move if you're Russia. If you're Russia, you keep them alive and show them in prison every few years. You know, but I think that if they killed them, I don't know. I don't think that Americans care enough because these guys chose to go over there. These aren't American active duty service members. These guys chose. I think most people look at them as cowboys, which, I mean, personal feelings aside on it, it is what it is. They chose to go over there. I think that would have less of an effect. I don't think America's ready to get involved anyways.
I think it would take more than two to spark something like that.
Why? What do you think, Hondo? You think it would have more of an effect? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it would have both effects. It would probably piss people off and make them want to go, and it would also make people who were on the fence probably want to stay home because they're pussies. Like, if you want to go to war, dude. Like, you want the blood and the honor and all that shit, then you got to go fucking earn it. And the only way to do that is to fucking do it.
Right.
I'm not about that life. But if you want to be, dude, like, a couple dudes getting captured and killed to you isn't a big deal because that's more like oh, you guys fucked up. I'm not gonna fuck up. I'm gonna learn from your mistakes and do better. You know,
Right.
If you're a true warrior. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fucking way I'd be captured by the Russians. Fuck that. Fuck that. Whatever's in store for them is not good. I'm all about maybe going down range and maybe being a part of things when the time calls. Maybe. But I just, I wouldn't be captured by the Russians. I can say that much.
Do you see a just war happening right, like in the immediate future, that you could see yourself believing in enough to go volunteer for? Because I don't.
No, I don't. I think aside anything from happening like homeland, that would be my only concern right now. I really think that we have, since World War II, and even that, there's things that I question when you come into reality. We're trying to be the police, man, and that doesn't work out. And we're spilling our blood for other people to be free. It sounds really good in a G.I. Joe cartoon. In reality, why are we spending our blood and money on other people's freedom when they don't even want to fight enough for their own freedom? I saw a lot of those planes loaded up in Afghanistan with military-aged males that were leaving their country because things got hard. Same thing with Syria, right? When a bunch of those Syrian refugees were coming into Europe, who was coming into Europe? Military-aged males, right? A lot of them were military-aged males. They were fleeing instead of fixing their own country. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it goes back to what I was saying about, 14 and a half hours ago. About staying where you're at and fixing things where you are and not giving up on the shit that you're dealing with just because it's hard where you're at and you seem like you're outnumbered. The way to fix it isn't to fucking run to the place where things are still fixed. It's to fucking stay where you're at and fucking make it better.
Yeah, that can cross over not only to the global, but that's your own life too. Fix it.
Well, I think at that time we were talking in context to what's going on in different states and how Colorado's this and that and sucks and shit and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, why don't you just leave? And it's like, well, bro, this is, it's where I'm from. This is where I know. This is where my family is, where my kids are. Like, I don't want to just fucking be like, well, wash my hands, give it to the Democrats, because if we all leave, if all the people who think like that leave, that's exactly what we'll be doing. That's exactly what happened in California.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, California admittedly still has a lot of fucking Republicans in it, though, to be honest.
There's a ton. It's just the heavily populated cities.
Yeah, they're just outnumbered.
Those large cities are nothing but are blue. But when you get out of that, there's a bunch of red everywhere in California.
Yeah, like everywhere but the populated areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally the entire rest of the state. That's why California wants to split in two. They want Northern California to be different than Southern California, so they can be like a Republican state.
Yeah, I get that. And like, I've gone to California multiple times recently, and we had a bunch of conservative, a bunch of gun guys. There's a bunch of gun guys out there.
Yeah. Well, if you're not left wing and live in California, dude, you're on the fucking front line. And people like to make fun of the people in California for living in California, and I get it, but they're the people who are doing the thing, which is not giving up on the state that they grew up in and loved and knew and has changed to a point where it's not recognizable anymore, and want it back and are fighting for it back. And just because they happen to be losing a lot lately doesn't mean that their fight isn't, doesn't make sense and shouldn't happen.
That's a good point. That's a really good point to say.
And California, man, I love that state too, man. And I wish it wasn't as crazy as it is. And I thought about moving out there at a point before I had kids. Like, I was thinking about like jumping state lines, and like Los Angeles, California was where I was thinking of moving to, man.
It's such a cool state. It's so beautiful. There's so many things to do.
Yeah, there's so many things to do. Like, like free things. You just got to show up, and it's free, and it's there, and it's for you, and it's for everybody, and everyone can use it. Like, that's how a lot of things should be that aren't. Like in Colorado, everything costs fucking money. You can't go anywhere without paying money.
Like, I used to live in Joshua Tree, California, and I could go to the Joshua Tree National Park and camp out there, and you're 2 hours away from some mountains, and you're 3 hours away from a beautiful beach, like all kinds of just fun day trip stuff to do that was, I mean, that no other state I think offers, you know, some of the things that you can do and see.
Yep, California's like cool and shitty at the same time. If they could just get rid of the shitty, it would be really fucking cool. But it's so cool that it attracts the shit. You know what I mean? It's like so nice that people just end up there.
Yeah.
And it's probably the greatest place in the world if you're a homeless person. Like, you want to be a homeless person in Los Angeles more than any other fucking city in any other state in the country, I think.
Honolulu, Hawaii.
Well, there's more programs, there's more things, there's free shit, there's like mobile showers, the police don't harass you, the laws are very lax, it's hard to get in trouble, there's no accountability. Like, if you're a homeless person who doesn't give a fuck, Los Angeles is the place to be. And the weather's great.
Well, those videos I keep seeing of people just robbing pharmacies, and the cops say, like, we're not coming if it's under $1,000 or somebody stealing, we're just not coming out. And so people know that, so they're bringing, like, 3 people will bring garbage bags in and just steal like all kinds of makeup to resell. Just blows my mind.
I don't understand how they don't catch those people because, like, where are they going to resell it? They're going on eBay, they're going on Craigslist, they're going on, you know, like, I mean, maybe they even have an Amazon store. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, they're selling stolen goods online. They could be tracked.
Right, and like, how do you just have an answer of, well, we're not coming? Like, we're not doing anything. And I guess I could care less about, you know, some Walgreens pharmacy, but in the end, it's just like it's more of a societal thing. You're saying that this is okay to just steal.
Well, yeah, because that's what the people are passing laws. So the cops don't really have a choice.
But what's the end effect of that, right? You get these situations where criminals feel empowered because they can break little laws and get away with it, and break another little law and get away with it, and maybe I'll assault someone this time and still get away with it, and hey, maybe I'll like escalate. You know what I mean? Like, it escalates and escalates and escalates. Right. The broken glass theory in New York, or I think it was Detroit, where all of the fucking buildings that weren't being used during the fucking height of the economic boom of the, you know, fucking industrial revolution that happened in this country that then died and went to China. Well, all of those fucking buildings had glass windows that people would just break because they could, because the building wasn't being used for anything, and the cops wouldn't enforce it. And that would, you know, lead to bigger crime happening. And eventually they started enforcing broken glass policy on anybody who was like doing anything, even if the building's not being used for anything, even if the people don't even own it, even if no one cares, you still can't just break the fucking glass. And once they start enforcing those kinds of laws, then the big laws become less of a big deal because people are, you know what I mean? Like, the problems shrink is what happens instead of grow.
Exactly.
Yep. Retailers' way of money laundering. That could be too. I mean, there could be all kinds of little schemes where it's like, oh, all my stuff got stolen. No insurance. No.
Yeah, I mean, these are bigger stores. I doubt, you know, the Walgreens down the road is laundering money like that. These seem to be just street people and criminals coming in there to steal it. But like, even if they sell it at a 50% discount, they're still making tons of money. That stuff's expensive.
Yeah, women spend a lot of money on makeup. That's insane how much they spend.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. The whole thing is wild, and they're just not.
Like, how much is the annual makeup industry worth? I wonder. Sorry, I'm putting guns away right now.
It's got to be top, because you think about it, it's used every day. It's used more than it ever was, right? By more weight, it's like every woman has it, right?
Yeah, like, the shit's not cheap. Some of it's really expensive.
I would say that I would guarantee the average woman spends more on, I'm not being like I want this to sound bad, but like, the average woman probably spends more money on makeup than the average gun owner spends on ammo. Average gun owner.
Not never enough ammo.
Not at the average.
No, I spend way more on guns and shit than my wife does on makeup.
Good. Just be like, oh, baby, you're pretty enough. I need another Beretta.
You know what blows my mind, though, is when you see someone without makeup and you're like, it's a whole nother person. That blows my mind. I don't like that. Ugh. With somebody without makeup, you know, ugh, no thanks.
Who, boys, I'm having troubles right now. Laying down sounds like it's going to feel so good.
That's just going to cause you trouble.
I didn't say I'm going to lay down. I'm just saying. Where are we at? 17 hours almost? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Everything's good. Completely expected. Not a problem at all. Not even a little worried that I'm going to lay down in a minute and then never wake up again.
Notice how he's clearing his bed off.
No, I'm just putting things away, Matt. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Not specifically, you know, just tidying up a little bit, you know.
Oh, yeah. All in the name of cleanliness.
Oh, yeah, cleanliness is tiring. Although I think that Subway might be interacting with the Taco Bell.
The Taco Bell is just having a battle inside your stomach.
Yeah, it's the battle of the fucking restaurants like they had in Demolition Man. Taco Bell's winning, trust me. Ugh. You sure got a pretty mouth, boy. Did they have double barrels in the Sling Blade or whatever that was? What was the name of that movie?
Sling Blade?
Not Sling Blade. It was where they raped the guy. I forget the name of it.
Deliverance?
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't remember what kind of shotguns they had.
But they did have shotguns.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, I might have to blast off a shotgun here right now. And by shotgun, I mean my butthole. I'll be right back. Oh, Zorro's here. Hey, Zorro. I gotta go poop.
No worries. How's everyone doing?
Just trying to chow down on some lunch.
Poopala, poopala. Francis Ford Poopala.
Poopala? Poopala.
Jesus, it got quiet, didn't it?
A little quiet.
On this poop break, broke the chat.
I'm trying to clean up my office here, man.
Can you guys hear me now?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
No, we cannot.
Okay, I guess not. How y'all been?
Doing.
Nice.
So,
All right, I'm taking a smoke break. While Honda takes a poop break.
Okay, I want to go take a Mexican break.
Wait, isn't that just being Mexican?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Ah, I love it. My daughter has gotten on this trip now where anything Hispanic in nature at all, like it doesn't matter what it is, like anything Hispanic in nature of any, it doesn't matter what kind of Hispanic. It could be fucking from Spain, Mexico, doesn't matter. Colombian, doesn't matter. She's like, oh, that's my people. And I'm like, bitch, you're only half Hispanic. Like, what about all the like Slavic and shit? No.
Those are not my people.
Those aren't my people. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Those are not my people. The Mexicans, those guys over there say, ay, are my people.
Have y'all seen that video where the mom's recording a little girl about what she was asked at school? Someone said that she was a lesbian, and she goes, "No, I'm Hispanic."
Well, it's true, but you know,
I don't even know what that means. I'm Hispanic, bitch. Fuck you.
No, I think the correct term is Hispanic.
Yeah, my daughter's running around. She loves to use the term "my culture." I'm like, bitch, you don't speak like that. It sounds like she's trying to sound Colombian when she says
my
it.
culture.
My culture. I'm like, you don't talk like that. Why are you saying my culture? Like, what the fuck is wrong?
I do not like fights, but I like fair fights like these. Let's see how this fight goes. It looks like he's
gonna fuck him.
Yeah, look, that's what he's mounting right now.
He's loosening up the butthole.
He shows his dominance.
In the face.
And now he's gonna face fuck him.
Yeah.
Are you done? Are you done? I'm done.
See, that shit, by the way, okay, so that shit's real. That shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
People get into dudes get into fights and are just like cool with each other when it's over.
Yeah.
I have tried explaining this to my wife. She does not understand. She's like, if women so much as look at each other wrong, they will hate them for the rest of their lives. Just women cannot, like, even just an argument, like get in an argument, two chicks get in an argument and they fucking like hate each other. And I'm like, well, dudes don't do that. I was like, growing up, I met some of my best friends fucking getting into fights. Like, it's just.
Well, I mean, I could be wrong, man, but like when you see Mexicans fight after, they're just cracking a beer and laughing at each other, while like, you know, putting like cotton swabs in their nose, saying, "You hit pretty hard," is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
one of my laughing. One of
my best friends from grade school started off because he cut in front of me in line, in like the lunch line, and I like pushed him behind me, and he pushed me back, and I punched him in the nose, and we got sent to the principal's office. And then we ended up being like good friends after that, because it was weird. Like the principal knew how to do it. He knew exactly what to do, and it wasn't to come right in and be a jerk, and it wasn't to scold the boys and send them to the different corners. It was make them sit next to each other, and they know that they're both in trouble, and now they got to work together, and now they're friends, not enemies. And that's exactly what happened.
Well, most of those fights end up either you don't like the person for the rest of your life, or they end up becoming your best friend. So,
well, you end up respecting a guy who fights back, and it's a fair fight, like those guys did when they're like, okay, like, okay, now you know. Now I know that you were strong enough to do this, but now you know not to do that with me anymore, and you know we have an understanding, and we can move on with life. And yeah, like when I beat up Duke. Wait, what's going on here?
He took off his vest. He took off his plate carrier.
It's a fair fight.
Damn. I'm about to open a can of whoop ass right now.
That cop's right hook is fucking like garbage, though. Look at this, dude. Here, where was it? This right hook. Like he's hitting like a girl. Who hits like that? You got to punch from the shoulder. All right, let's watch the end of the fight. I keep cutting it off, I know. We're about right here. Is this in Mexico?
I don't think that's in Mexico.
Can't tell by the license plates. It never really shows them clearly. Wait, hold on. We got a bus.
Policía. Operada de Pola.
Operada
de
Pulsa. That's not
That's
not
probably
American.
Colombian. That's probably Colombian or something.
It's no Estados Unidos. Es bien.
Colombian.
This is Akron, Ohio. It's gonna make me fucking sick. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're gonna make me barf. Oh God, cop. Dude, that cop just shot like 25 rounds out of... How many rounds did he just shoot? Hold on. Okay, you're about right here where you get posted up. Okay, you gotta back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20. Dude, that was like 25 rounds. I don't... Maybe I'm counting wrong. I'm not sure. How the fuck do you get a bike stuck there, dude? Like that.
Takes talent.
He was trying to do like a rail slide like it was like Tony Hawk or something, but on a motorcycle. Darwin Award. Dun 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 dun.
Whoa.
He almost made it. It was pretty good till it wasn't. It went way better than I thought it was going to go, that's for sure. You just needed to tuck those shoulders a little bit. My teenage daughter just came into the kitchen and said, I'm watching this TV show. It's like a teen drama, but it's set in the past. Oh God, I don't. Goddamn clickbait things. Fuck you.
Yeah, kind of like why you should sleep with tinfoil on your door knob at night when you're alone.
Yeah, and as an experiment, we went through that entire clickbait fucking site, and there was not one mention of tinfoil on your doorknob. Not one. This footage aired once after 9/11. And never on TV again. Let's listen. CNN Live.
Outside the Pentagon, CNN's military affairs correspondent Jamie McIntyre. Jamie, you got very close to where that plane went down.
That's right, Judy. A while ago, I walked right up to next to the building. Firefighters were still trying to put out the blaze. The fire, by the way, is still burning in some parts of the Pentagon. And I took a look at the huge gaping hole that's in this sideway. But from my close-up inspection, there's no evidence of a plane having crashed anywhere near the Pentagon. The only site is the actual side of the building that's crashed in. And as I said, the only pieces left that you can see are small enough that you can pick up in your hand. There are no large tail sections, wing sections, a fuselage, nothing like that anywhere around.
That's odd. It must have been vodka in the microwaves again.
And that was CNN reporting it.
CNN used to be more about truth. Ah! Why would that not be censored? God damn it. That dog really wants in the pool. That lady really likes clean windowsills.
So, Hannah, is there any future guns on your list?
This kid really likes to jump. At the moment, I mean, kind of. I still kind of want that pump action 22
Okay.
rifle, just because I shot one when I was a kid. I didn't actually own it. It wasn't mine, but I shot it, and it was fun. So it'd be cool to have something like that so I could relive my childhood and jump over a 17-foot wall in a single bound. Look at this kid, dude. Like, look at this kid.
Damn, he puts Mexicans to shame right now.
Yeah. No wall could keep him out.
No border, what you talking about? Damn. There's a Mexican somewhere that's saying, Orale, we need to do better, bro.
Oh, man, what the hell is this? Wow. What do you do about that? I mean, like, my instinct would be like, I don't know, something physical and violent, let's say. But that's not going to, like, end well for you, being the person doing that on camera in 2022 against a African-American woman with the society the way it is. Dude, no. Like, that's not going to go well. So all you can do is be like, well, I guess I got to clean up the shit that you put everywhere. And you call the police. They're not going to do anything. Did she steal anything? No, she just made a mess. Did she leave? Yeah, she's gone now. Okay, cool. We're not coming. Right? So the cops aren't going to do shit. Like, the manager, like, he's afraid of getting sued at all times. So, like, that's what his main concern is like, navigating the world today so that the store's not liable for anything. Whatever else happens, okay, fine, whatever. At least we're not being sued. Like, there's no good answer.
I would have just had fuck this shit out and walk out. I quit.
I mean, I guess the only thing that anyone could do is as another customer in the store anonymously whilst wearing a mask does something and then just leave. It's like, well, you know, like, no one can be blamed for that. It's an anonymous dude with a mask and he got pissed. We don't know who it was and he left. Sorry. Like, I don't know. High prices, high gas prices, canceled flights, vacationers. Is that a fucking word? Oh, vacationers. I'm retarded. I'm tired. Don't blame me. Face chaotic holiday travel. I'm sure that's true. My two drunk uncles arguing over what company makes the best 1911 pistol at 4th of July family cookout.
I actually had that happen, except it wasn't on 4th of July. It was between 38 Super and 45 ACP. So you can imagine how that went. No, I won't get 38 Super. Nah. 2 World Wars. And just going at it. It's kind of funny. Their Mexican accents come out. It's really funny.
We've spent $54 billion on Ukraine. That's insane, dude. That's a lot of money. Like, I know our national debt's fucking tens of trillions or whatever it's at. What is the national debt right now?
Like 19 or 20, isn't it?
Oh, man, moving to type is getting harder. Oh, my God. Fingers work. So, yeah, we're at 30.5 trillion.
Oh, shit. I was way the fuck off.
What did you think?
I thought it was about 20.
More than 20. I didn't know it was 30 yet, though. And then you do the fast forward machine. You're like, hey, my kids are going to be, like, what are they going to do when they're done with high school? What's the economy going to be like? Hey, let's look at the national debt in 2026. Oh, it's another $10 trillion in the next 4 years. Great. 4 years, $10 trillion. So that's just a parabolic line. And parabolas tend to end in a infinity. That's why they go so steeply up. Parabola. Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Let's go back to just before I was born. What was it at the beginning of my life? Less than $1 trillion. It was $894 billion a year before I was born. Fast forward to when I graduated from high school. Went to $5.6 trillion, almost 5.7. So in my entire 18-year-old growing up time, it was a multiplication of 5. It was 5 times. I mean, I don't know. It's basically $4.6 trillion more or something like that. Whatever, dude. I'm getting tired. This is getting hard. This is getting hard to do. My brain no worky.
Are you going to make it the full 24 hours?
Not if no one else talks.
So I recently bought a dagger slide.
Yeah, you like it?
And when I say recently, I bought maybe yesterday at 6 o'clock. I needed one for my Glock 19 because I was thinking about putting a hollow sun on it. So I just decided to buy a dagger slide.
How much was it? Was it just the slide, or is it everything with the slide?
Just the slide because I already have I'm gonna take the barrel from the original Glock. It was one. What do you guys call it now? I know you guys don't say the actual price, but it's.
How many beans was it?
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go beans. Yeah, frijoles. Okay, it was 144 frijoles. Yeah, let's go frijoles, vales.
Oh.
So, I got it. I got it green because my Glock is green.
Nice.
Oh.
Trying to think. Does the dagger stuff? I mean, I think Nightstrike would know more, but does the dagger stuff fit Glock glowers and everything, or?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
I think up to a certain gen.
Is Nightstrike an official spokesperson for Palmetto State?
I don't know. I feel like by this point he might as well be.
Mine's a Gen 3 because California, yay.
Ah, yes.
So for my research, it'll fit. So that's the main reason people are looking for a slide that was already, milled out for an optic. So I just, yeah.
Oh, it's optic cut and everything also?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's why I bought the slide. I was looking for a slide, and every other slide that I found was 200-300 frijoles and up.
Yep.
So I was like, I cannot, I can't see myself spending that much money for a slide. And then I saw, I think, a YouTube video saying they're compatible, dagger slides and Glock lowers. So I'm like, oh,
nice.
So I can upgrade my Glock. So
there you go.
I'm in the process of trying to get a different optic for my CZ brand too. So trying to upgrade my stuff.
Nice.
Whew. Okay, I laid down for a minute, and that feels way too good. I got to get back up. Give me a second.
He closed his eyes for 2 seconds. He's knocked out.
3 hours later.
He'd be like, Julio, wake up. I want to know Julio is Honda.
Yeah.
Oh, Honda, wake up then.
I just need to rest my eyes for 2 seconds here, guys.
He's like, I'm closing my eyes. I'm listening to you, and then you hear.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is my sleep plan did not go
according to plan.
And so I didn't get enough sleep before the chat like I was hoping. And yeah, it's just getting rough, dudes. It's just getting rough. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm just saying it's getting rough.
No, I completely get it. I stood up for almost 2 days straight for doing finals.
Yeah. Maybe some sugary lemonade or Kool-Aid will help.
There you go.
Okay, get up.
Get some diabetes in you, and you'll be good.
Get some
I just don't want to do another Red Bull at this point. Maybe I should.
You probably should, to be honest.
But I already feel like shit, and I feel like if I drink a Red Bull right now,
that's true. You're gonna have a complete crash. Yeah, you're right.
When was the last Red Bull that you did?
I don't remember. I've had 3.
You had 3. Oh yeah.
I'd probably pace yourself on. Not that like I really care if your heart blows out, but from the standpoint of
you have a really bad crash after, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna probably do much until you get some other stuff in you.
Yeah.
The old law of diminishing returns. Help me, Lemonade Kenobi.
You're my only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Juan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Get it? Juan Kenobi.
He's the #1 Mexican Jedi.
He's the #1 Mexican Jedi, the only Mexican Jedi. Because the rest of them, we call that an X.
You are not in balance, essay.
You're not in balance with your cholos. I mean, your foresight.
Oh, God. Whew. Okay. Laying down made me feel like, what the fuck's wrong with my back? That's a new, interesting experience. We missed a super chat or 2 here. Hold on. Did I miss any more? Let me go back up. Nope. That was the last one from Daniel. And they fucking take food stamps at the drive-thrus. Yes, that's true. And I didn't read that correctly again.
Oh, I asked Taco Bell about that.
They said yes.
Because someone made me want to have some Taco Bell, so I went to go have some Taco Bell, and I asked, I'm like, "Do you guys take food stamps?" And the lady replied, "Yes, we do." I'm like, oh, dang, this is true, and I'm in California. Oh,
now all you need is food stamps.
Yeah, I can't afford it. They look at me and say, "You're too white Mexican to have food stamps. Sorry, move along." No, they just look at me. They're like, "You're 2 shades wider than normal. Are you sure you're Mexican?" Yeah. No, you can't. Sorry, pass by.
Let on Steel's been here the whole time. You got this, he says. Nice, thank you. Daniel says, when the gay frog chat starts, though. Jeez, man. I think if you're expecting that, you're expecting a little much at this point. I'll be lucky if I make 24, to be honest. I'm not giving up. God damn it, I'm not giving up.
Matt should take over the gay frog chat for tonight.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Matt's going to want to do a chat after this, too. Oh. right, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made. Wake me up.
I'm looking to buy a shotgun.
What kind of shotgun?
Well, I initially wanted a Benelli M4, but
So you
that's
want
not
an
gonna.
expensive shotgun.
Huh?
So you want an expensive shotgun.
Yeah, and then I saw the price tag, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have money like that. So then I was looking at the Beretta 1301, the tactical one. So I think I'm probably gonna get that one.
All right, let's watch this. This nurse lost a patient today. God damn it. Fucking music. I guess the question would be, what kind of person, after losing a patient and watching someone die, decides to make a TikTok video right then, set up a camera, shoot the scene, put in the music, do all that stuff in the middle of your shift while you have 5 hours left after you just lost a patient?
Yeah, I've lost a couple patients before, and that's the last thing you should be thinking of is, oh, let me make this go viral.
I want to see the karma.
Oh, ahí viene. Ay, chico, la cago. No, lo cago su moto, pero weón.
Oh, he just drove off with his bike.
Oh, su moto, culo loco, weón.
Oh. Yeah, you don't have a bike anymore, bro. Sorry to say. New York governor to require 3 years of social media history for gun carry permit. Well, that's not an infringement at all, is it?
Wait, say that again. I was reading.
New York governor to require 3 years of social media history for gun carry permit.
Yeah, that's not going to apply.
I feel like they're just grasping at straws at this point due to the freaking Supreme Court ruling. So they're just trying to figure out ways to infringe more.
That's exactly what they're doing, yeah.
They're just circumventing the ruling, which they're going to find out by a lot of court taking those cases to court that, I don't know. Like in California, they're losing their minds.
That's great.
Right.
They lose their minds, man.
Yeah, they're literally
like Chick-fil-A's not right and the sky's not falling and things won't be that bad if people have guns legally who are like legal law abiding citizens carrying guns tends to fucking reduce crime.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like in California, Gavin Newsom is like he's officially unhinged right now. That dude, well, I forgot what website he went on to. He was like showing a showcase of an AR-15. It's like, do you want this weapon of war that your children can possess? And then like he's doing every way to circumvent, and he's worried about, especially with the assault weapons ban and magazine ban here, that he doesn't know what to do because the laws he's trying to implement have to be rewritten due to the Supreme Court. And I think he's finding out that there isn't a lot of leeway left in those bills. So they're making him sweat here. That's for sure.
All right, I think I'm going to go for another walk again. I need to sweat.
As I mentioned, sweat. They're making him sweat here. You know, I'm going to go walk. I'm going to sweat. What could help you, Honda, is like go for a run. Not a long run, but you can go run for like 8 minutes, and that could probably help you.
Here's what I see from my point of view. Like, I got all my drinks from fucking being awake this whole time. My computer screen. My little office. Oh. All right, outside we go. We need to bring some nicotine and stuff with us.
leave the lemonade here. That way I don't have to carry anything. And we'll go for another walk. So if I keep walking, I won't fall asleep. Are you okay, Brecky? You need anything? Okay. Just trying to stay awake, man. 24-hour chat. Everyone's so confused as to why I'm doing this. I think it's funny.
You doing it for 24-hour chat?
Yeah.
Curious. Why are you doing this?
I don't know. Challenge myself.
Because he can. Because he can.
Push myself to do some.
Did he cut out for anyone else or just me?
Yeah. Yeah, he cut
Okay.
out for me.
He's got a bad signal, Ron.
Fucking internet always cuts out right there for some reason.
Run, Honda, run.
I can't.
Poor
Not
Kay.
today.
He doesn't have
Not
it in
today,
him
Satan.
anymore.
Do some
Nope.
burpees.
Yeah. If I'm not running, I'm not doing burpees.
Okay, Okay, he won't do burpees, he won't run.
I'm walking, baby. That's enough.
That's all you need to do, homie.
Sunlight seems to help. Being in like the dark room, like, I don't know, there's chemicals or whatever that your brain releases that say go to sleep.
It almost hypnotizes you, right? Like making you fall asleep or get tired, huh? And being in the dark.
Look at this shit.
Ukraine.
I support the current thing.
Ukraine?
Let's cut through here. Feel like a homeless person. It'll be fun. Here, what's back here? This looks nice. Oh, someone's drinking Zima. Or what is this? This isn't Zima. Bud Light Platinum.
Do they even make Zimas too?
I think they do. I don't know who sells it, but not something you normally see at the bar, I suppose. This is like the construction company that makes a bunch of noise every morning. Someone found some mushrooms.
There you go. Mushrooms.
Nope, that's not what we're doing. That is not indeed what we are doing. I'm dropping shit though. Dear Lord, give me the strength to make it a couple more hours through this chat. Let us get to 24 as we promised.
And then till 48.
48, I don't think I could talk for 48 hours straight, dude.
I know, I'm just joking.
Like, that would be a feat in and of itself.
Well, you probably could if you ate some of those shrooms.
Yeah, that shit don't last for 48 hours, though. You might get like 5, and then you need to sleep. Oh. And if you start off tired, you don't even get 5. That shit wears you out, man. because your brain starts firing in like a million different directions at once, and you don't even realize how much energy you're burning just sitting there, you know?
Yeah.
We'll go to the calming waters of the suicide bridge.
Eric M509 says, watch out for used condoms and needles.
All right, suicide bridge. Here we are.
Honda has been going for 17 hours and 30 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep. And I've been here the whole time except for the 2 poops that I had to take. And I think I pissed once or twice too. So I walked away like 3 or 4 times for like 2 minutes. Oh, I made coffee twice too. But other than that, I've been on the chat the entire fucking time. Can't blame me. Can't say I haven't been here.
Right.
Like the father who you didn't want but wouldn't leave you alone. Dude, it sucks how they put like graffiti. I don't know if you guys can see that down there on the rocks. It's like graffiti all over the rocks that, you know, it would look natural and pretty, but it's not because there's trash and graffiti and bullshit. And I mean, you wouldn't want to drink that water unless you filtered the fuck out of it first. And even then, I'd be questioning it. Like, would a life straw work for this water down here? Just running through a city?
That's a good question.
Would that be enough to fucking filter it and drink it and be safe? Or would you still be like, oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to die, but I just drank like fucking toxic sludge or something?
I mean, don't they advertise that it would work? Or
yeah, but I don't fucking know. And I'm not going to test it on that water.
No. That type of water, you want to filter it probably about 10 times and then boil it a shit ton too, and then you refilter it again. Just interchange it.
It doesn't look that bad. At least it's flowing, you know? Like stagnant water is where it really gets bad.
Old man Buttwrinkle said that's the hypodermic creek.
How's it going, man? People are setting off fireworks during the daytime, but that's cool. Getting in the mood. I like it. 4th of July, go America. Although it's becoming one of those holidays where like people lose the true meaning of it, you know? If it ever had any. Well, it certainly did, but oh. You guys ever play tennis? I'm too old and fat for that shit. I can't do it.
No.
I haven't played tennis in like 8 years.
I wasn't even good at it when like my knees didn't hurt and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Now my knees hurt, so you know. Tennis is out. So is soccer and basketball. Sorry. You still play baseball though. You can be an old fat man and still play baseball. I think you'll be good at it.
Oh, Bobby Boucher.
But that's kind of the nice thing about baseball is you can kind of just always play it as long as you can walk. Like baseball is the only game where if you like do really well, you don't have to run as hard. I hit a home run. Okay, cool. Now you get to jog. No one? Nothing? Okay, fine.
Are you feeling any better getting out walking around?
Slightly again. Just, you know. Just had to get out of that room for a minute, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Gets to be a lot 24 hours straight. These 24-hour chats that I seem to find myself doing. Hopefully not multiple. I don't know. Would you guys do this again? Was it worth it? Not sure yet.
It's been
I won't
fun.
know till it's done.
It's been fun, if nothing else.
And it won't be done until it's done. Well, you know, I try to be fun. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just a jerk. And I get frustrated. I want to yell at people. I don't know. Some people think that shit's funny. Honda getting angry.
The question is, would the chat want another 24-hour stream in the future?
Only because it tortures me. I believe the answer would be yes. Whew.
Daniel says the next 24-hour chat, you got to go to more drive-thrus. Travis, I don't think he could go 36 or 48 hours. Honda has been abducted.
Let's go rescue him. Who's down? We can make a tactical squad.
There you go.
I am Julio. Who else? Who else wants to join? We're a mariachi band, tactical squad. Ask how does that work? When we enter a room, it says ay ay ay. So how's everyone's Sunday going so far?
So far, so good. Just hanging out.
That's good.
Been having to cut out every so often to help my wife. She had surgery the other day, so.
Oh, okay. I hope she feels better.
Oh, she's been sleeping it off. She had to have neck surgery.
Oh, okay.
This is embarrassing, says Daniel. Yeah, his room's pretty messy. Maybe the boy ladies. Damn it. Yeah, like Antonio Banderas when he got the band back together. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he was saying that. When you're talking about the rescue squad.
Hoisted by my own petard. Unmute. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm a little bit better. A little sunshine. Sorry, my phone died.
That's all right. Ralph was asking, what's everyone doing for the 4th? Hopefully I'll sleep the whole entire damn day because I'm not looking forward to tomorrow.
What's going on tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's the 4th of July. But it's also my mother's birthday.
You know what, man? Cheers to your mother. May you remember the good times and hold on to the things that you cherish. And in time, may the pain pass like a song that continues to get quieter and quieter until you struggle to hear it.
I appreciate that, brother.
Amen. Cheers. Whew. Sissy Dream says, Is E Honda going to have to make up the time for the radio silence? He went radio silent. I mean, it's not like a soccer game where you'd like silently keep track of the penalty time, and at the end of the game, like you don't know how much time is left until the game's over because it's the penalty minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
someone said that Travis T said you need to do a 36 and a 48-hour chat next.
No. Daniel says, clean your room, biatch. Yeah, I need to. My room's a mess right now. I don't know. Like, I got done with work, and I was tired, and I slept, and did everything I could. And, I mean, I guess I could just sit here and clean my room while we do the chat.
Yeah, Daniel said it was embarrassing that no ladies are going to go in there except maybe lady boys.
I don't like that. I don't want any lady boys. Although if I was going to actually have company, I would spend some time cleaning. I haven't done it for like a week, and there's laundry sitting everywhere, and there's my plate from last night and cups from drinking today. And yeah, my bed's not made. It was full of guns. You're right. You guys are right. I'm wrong. You're pretty. I'm not as attractive. Your poop smells like cinnamon buns. Mine smells like farts. I don't know what else to say. Are you guys happy with that? Is that good?
Yes.
We should do gun porn, says Ed. I pretty much showed you guys everything I got here. I didn't show you all the handguns. There's a couple different handguns I haven't showed you. I'll grab some. Fuck it. Why not? We got time. Yeah, this one. Got to go by feel here. Oop, this guy.
You still need to go get lead shot and black powder for the revolver.
True. Very true. Need to do. Here we go, though. My Heritage Rough Rider. This is a 9-shot 22 long rifle. I do like this gun. It's fun to shoot. Here we have a Zastava M88A 9mm Tokarev. Kind of a cool gun. I picked it up for pretty cheap. They're a little bit more now than they were when I bought it, but I think it was like less than $200 for this thing when I got it.
Oh, nice.
Taurus TX22. Little 22 kind of Glock feeling thing in your hand or whatever. Striker Fire 22. This thing's pretty fucking cool. It's fun to shoot because you're just like pop, 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 and it doesn't even move. And it holds 15 rounds, which is also pretty cool. And everyone loves the Canic. That's me. There you go. Little gun porn for you there. Yeah, this Zastava is nice. Yeah, me like this Zastava is good. I don't know why the Yugoslavians are talking as if they are Germans, but yeah, they are here. There's laundry on the floor too. I'm sorry about that. Where did Matt go? He is the only one who likes to talk in the German with me.
I can't do a German accent like that, so.
Oh, fuck boy and a famo, where did you go? Oh, fuck boy, where did you go? This is not good that you are gone. Everyone knows it's Butters. That's me. Oh, dude, check this shit out. Off the coast of Cuba, couple 100 feet underwater on what would have been the coastline, they found fucking goddamn pyramids. course.
You're still sharing your screen. Or, I mean, you.
There you go. Dude, look at that. Like the 3D underwater imaging. I bet if you could fucking go down there with like any kind of scuba gear and actually get down to it, you'd find all kinds of fucking shit. Because no one's been down there since it flooded. Like literally no one's been down there for 12,000 years.
Could you imagine what all you would find down there?
I mean, if you could scoop up the mud and sort through it, I bet you'd find all kinds of like pottery and stuff like that. If you could go into the tombs, I bet they'd be fucking loaded with gold and fucking crazy scrolls possibly or whatever, you know, who knows? Well, not scrolls, but it would be stuff written on the rock and the walls if it's lasts that long.
Well, fuck, let's go in together and go get all the gear so we can go explore this.
I would be down if I wasn't terrified of the ocean. I saw Jaws one too many times when I was a kid, combined with the fact that I learned a lot about oceanography because that's what I wanted to do for a while. And yeah, I know what's swimming underneath my feet, and I don't like it. Daniel says, I bet you'd find a bunch of fish turds for sure. Whale turds. The sunken architecture from long age human has made stories of beautiful cities with an advanced technology, architecture, as well as machinery. God damn it, I can't read. That's how tired I am. You see that? You see what just happened? Is Iraq veteran 8888 a weed smoker?
I have no idea.
He tweets about weed often enough. Maybe that's just libertarian, but it seems to me a libertarian who didn't smoke weed wouldn't really make a big deal out of it, you know? Everyone knows it's Butters. Can you name these wrestlers? We don't want a 20-year sentence. We want client names. No, he's just naturally a dumb motherfucker, LOL. Yeah, no, brain no worky correcty. Deputies shoot and kill a man holding a knife to a woman's neck in Denver 1 hour ago. Adams County Sheriff's Department deputies fatally shot a man Saturday night when the man ignored their commands and began cutting the woman's neck with a knife, according to an ACSO spokesman. The man was pronounced deceased at the scene. The woman was taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries to her neck. Sherman said the deputies involved have been placed on administrative leave. No deputies were injured in the incident. Sherman said Adams County dispatchers received 911 call at 8:25 p.m. about a domestic disturbance in progress. While deputies were responding, the dispatchers learned a weapon may be involved in the disturbance. The deputies were notified. When the deputies arrived and knocked on the apartment door in the 7,000 block of Pico Street, a man holding a knife answered the door. Man slammed the door shut when he saw his deputies. The deputies then reported hearing a woman screaming from inside the apartment. Those deputies forced their way into the apartment and found the same man holding a knife to the woman's neck. So it was a domestic fucking violence thing, of course. And they killed him. They killed him.
When I hear a story like that, all I can think of is like that scene in RoboCop when the dude has the chick hostage with the knife.
Kratos defense, unmanned aerial systems, ready for what's next. Now hiring near Napa Valley and Lake Tahoe. KratosDefense.com/careers. It's like the fucking beginning of Skynet. The first gen ships that fly around or whatever. Everyone knows it's Butters. That's me. There is a salt dome growing beneath the United States. On the surface, people think it's fine, but eventually a sinkhole will swallow us up. I don't exactly know what you mean, Tim, but if I was less tired, I'm sure I could figure it out. For someone somewhere in America, today will be the last day they have 10 fingers. It's funny, it's because it's true. I still want to know how that motorcycle got there. All right, we should go to something besides Twitter. What's going on the YouTube? Is anybody fucking doing something right now? We could watch one of my videos. Here, let's watch this one. This video is entitled "When You Have Never Had a Job." This guy's playing Dance Dance Revolution on like level 10, like hardest it goes. Dude's never had a job. Oh, they like, there's dudes who come in and they like wear fucking like workout clothes and ask for big things of water and only come in on a certain day of the week. And like, God, dude, I don't know if you're just winning prizes doing that and trying to get a workout while you're at it or what the deal is, but it just seems like a strange set of events to get into. I should get rid of the part one if we're just going to do this all in one shot, huh? Hold on, this might kick me out for a second. Give me one sec. Settings. No, it's not under settings. I forget how to do this. Leave studio. Edit. There we go. Part one gone. Exclamation points added. Save changes. What do you mean I can't save changes? Okay. Don't save changes. Go away. I guess that's the name of the stream. Just Stephen Carroll says, just stream an old chat if you need to take a nap. See how long it takes for people to notice. You're like, wow, Hana's spry again all of a sudden. He's not mincing his words and taking 5 minutes to say a sentence. I think they would notice, is the point. Jesus Christ, Leo.
What?
Sorry, I had to mute you. That was ridiculous. Nutflutter says, let's get Mark Malone on the panel. That should keep you awake. God damn it, E Honda, you messed up my chat again. What did I do? Oh shit, I did. Look up new flying cruise ship. Yeah, we were looking at this shit the other day. Mean mustaches making. The Germans are making. What's up, Leo?
What's going on? So how you feeling?
Oh, you know, pretty good. Things are great. I don't know, man. How are you feeling?
Not tired at all, right?
You got your 5G power above you.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't catch the cancer.
I know, right?
Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the flying cruise ship. Cruise ship. Yeah, this fucking thing. I don't know. How would a giant pool work when a fucking cruise ship airplane? I guess you just have to fly like steady. And I suppose fucking the amount of wind shear, like what's it called, where the plane shakes in the air, turbulence. Turbulence would be greatly reduced because of the size of the plane, right? Like you'd have to hit some fucking goddamn heavy ass turbulence to even try to shake this thing. But then again, it's shaped like a fucking blue whale, so.
How long does the runway have to be in order to launch that son of a bitch?
You need all the runways. You basically need to like build a road from like Florida up to Canada that's perfectly flat and straight, and then you can take off. But that's also where you have to land. No, I actually don't know, but it's a fucking big ship. It's a hell of a ship. Stephen Carroll says, there is absolutely no way you can prove 9/11 was an inside job. You're just a conspiracy theorist who believes what they want you to believe. Okay. I mean, there's absolutely no way that you can prove to me that 9/11 was not an inside job. And you just believe what they want you to believe. See, I can put that shoe on your foot, too. I just turn that shit right around, you mother... I don't know, dude. Like, again, I don't claim to know things. I just have questions that don't seem to have answers. And I've asked them several times, and no one has answers. So I'll continue to believe what I want to believe. You can believe what you want to believe. And we can touch tips in the middle if it fits. It's fine.
Touch tips.
Yep. Touching tips. Gingerly. Unless it has anti-gravity drive. Or maybe like downward facing jets, but even then, like this thing probably weighs like 500,000 pounds or something, you know. I mean, for God's sakes, it's got a pool inside of it. How much is a fucking pool full of water weigh?
Depends on the size of the pool.
A fuck lot is how much. I mean, what does a gallon of water weigh? Like 6-8 pounds, something like that?
9?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so a fucking million-gallon fucking thing of water. It's going to weigh a little bit. They've picked the name Skytanic, launched by 2031. Dude, that is the worst idea of anything to name it ever. That's like naming it the Dare God to Crash This Airplane jet. Like, I don't know, dude. I am getting tired.
Wow.
Stephen Carroll says, damn, you really are tired. I was hoping you'd go on a classic rant and get you going to help keep you awake longer. It was a good thought. It didn't work. It's not your fault that it didn't work. It's my fault that it didn't work. Leo, don't get shot.
I'm okay. I'm good.
on the streets of Chicago. When's the last time you heard like a gun battle?
I personally haven't heard one in a while. Well, a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago. Right, I have the police scanner app on my phone. Whenever I hear some shots, I'll just listen in to see what's happening.
Why would they name this the Skytanic? That's like the most retarded thing you can name it. Like, really? The Skytanic? That's what you're going to call this thing? Are you for real? Losing my faith in humanity, boys. Maybe it's just sleep deprivation. I'm not sure.